Hi, welcome to my cooking channel Ratatouille. Anyone can cook. Cooking is fun only when it's begun, and that's the slogan. So now let's begin to have some fun. Hi all. Today it's a sweet recipe that can be made in two ways. The basic ingredient for today's recipe is sago, which is also called as tapioca pearls, sabudana, Javarusi, and so on. Sago are nothing but the edible starch of cassava root. There are two types of sagos, namely nylon sago and common sago. In this video, I am using common sago. They look like tiny pearls, and when cooked, they become glossy. Ain't that magical? I have taken 50 grams of sago for making the kheer or payasam. Pro tip: use broad wide pan for soaking the sagos, as it helps in uniform absorption of water and will have space to become big. Rinse the sagos in water a couple of times, as these sagos may have starch powder in them, which will make the kheer gooey, which we don't want that to happen. And while rinsing, try not to crush the sago and be gentle. Spread the sagos uniformly before soaking. Now pour the water till the sagos are immersed, not more. Pat it gently to know the level of water. Pro tip: nylon sagos are bigger in size than common sagos, but common sagos absorb more water, thus getting cooked easily. Both sagos and rava can be used for making umpteen number of recipes. Let the sago soak for 2 hours. Some sago requires more than 3 to 4 hours, so soak accordingly. In a thick bottomed tawa, add 1 tablespoon of ghee and saute about 5 to 10 raisins. And 5 to 10 cashews. Break the cashews into half or pieces for better crunchiness. Watch Rava Laddu video for getting perfect roasted cashew color without getting burnt. Link provided in the description. Switch off the stove. Pro tip: do not add milk to the hot pan as it may curdle. I am using 1 packet of 500 ml Amul Taza milk. No condensed milk or thick cream milk, but still it will be creamy and rich. I like to pour the milk like this just for fun. Wow, it looks like a swirling galaxy out in the space, isn't it? Let the milk boil. Look for the bubbles on the sides, and as the milk rises up, add the soaked sago after draining the excess water. See, the sagos has nicely doubled in size. No need to add water. Now milk is neither creamy nor thick. Let it boil. Keep on stirring as sagos tend to settle down. Mostly the soaked sagos are cooked in water and then added to milk. But I like it when sagos are cooked directly in milk, as the kheer tastes more rich and creamier and the sagos will be soft, but the choice is yours. So keep on stirring. Wow, drooling already. And you can also notice the sagos are turning glossy. Now it's getting thick. Scrap on the sides and add it to the kheer. See, now it has become thick and the sagos are cooked nicely. So let it boil for few more minutes. Add half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, or you can also crush 1 or 2 cardamom pods instead. Now it's cooked nicely. Add equal amount of sugar, that is 550 grams or as per your requirement. Sometimes after adding sugar, the kheer may curdle. The reasons are: if the sugar quantity is more than milk quantity, the sugar separates the milk solids. Next, after adding sugar, don't boil it too much, as again the sugar separates all the milk solids. That is why the kheer loosens up after adding sugar. You can also add jaggery or brown sugar. If adding jaggery, dissolve it in water, filter the syrup and add the syrup after switching off the stove. My favorite part, guys. To make the kheer more divine or tastier, add a small pinch of normal camphor, which we call it as pachai karpuram, and not more. It has a unique taste. To this, then add the roasted cashews, raisins and give it a stir. Then switch off the stove. The kheer tends to thicken as sago is a starch, so serve it hot. It is so hot and looks so delicious. The sagos are nicely cooked in the milk directly. Take a closer look. See? It looks yummy. It looks glossy, it looks creamier, it looks thick. So thick sago kheer is ready for serving. Enjoy the taste. The second method is an instant method which does not require soaking of the sagos. In a thick bottomed kadai or a wok, I am adding 10 grams of sago for frying it without rinsing or soaking. You can also add a tablespoon of ghee if preferred. Saute them continuously till the sagos pop up. Keep a thick bottomed vessel with boiling water nearby, to which we will add the fried sagos. The sagos are popping up and it's become crunchy. This is the base for making sago chivda, which is another recipe episode. Now let's add the sago to the boiling water. Pro tip, do not add water to the fried sago as it may turn brown due to excessive heating of the kadai. Keep on stirring. Pro tip, keep a cup of boiled water ready if you feel the water added is less. Just being cautious. Do not overcook. Keep on stirring as it may settle down. See, it is getting thick. Now add half packet of boiled milk. Pro tip, add only boiled milk to prevent the curdling if the milk is outdated. I have added only 1/4 of the milk which is already boiled. It's already turned glossy after adding the milk. Perfect. So I'm going to make a pudding. So for the kheer, as the milk boils, add the sugar, raisins, cashews, cardamom and stir it and serve it hot. Since I want to make a pudding, I'm going to boil the milk much longer till it gets thick. So keep on stirring. To this add equal amount of sugar, that is 10 grams. Since I have added less milk, you will notice that the kheer getting curdled. That's perfectly fine. Add raisins, cashews, cardamom powder and stir it. Do not allow the milk to curdle if you are making kheer. Since I am making pudding, it's perfectly fine to have milk curdled. So it's ready. Serve hot or refrigerate it overnight to enjoy the sago pudding. Instant sago kheer and sago pudding is ready. If you enjoyed watching the video, like, share and subscribe. If you enjoyed watching the video, like, share and subscribe by hitting the bell icon. Cooking is art and food is life. So share your magical experience with us in the comment section by trying the art of life. And you can also follow us on Insta, Facebook and YouTube.